In Frankrijk zijn rechtszaken aangespannen tegen de Amerikaanse fabrikant Apple. Dit omdat er bewijs zou zijn dat Apple met opzet de batterijen in oudere iPhone-modellen met software-updates aan het vertragen is. De bedoeling zou dan zijn om de consument bijna te dwingen om een nieuwer model iPhone te kopen.
Investigating Apple. Prosecutors in France want to know why the company slows down its older iPhones. It's claimed it could be a ploy to get users to upgrade. Lawsuits are also underway in the US. So, how will all of this impact on consumers' trust in Apple products? This is Inside Story. Hello, welcome to the programme. I'm Adrian Finnegan. For many customers, Apple and its iPhones are the best in the business, the ultimate in excellence. That was until last month, when the company admitted to slowing down older models. It said that it was done to protect battery life, but users hadn't been told. Some suspect that there was another motive, and a US senator has demanded answers from Apple CEO Tim Cook. A French prosecutor has also now launched an investigation. We'll get to our guests in just a moment, but first, Natasha Butler reports from Paris.
In France, 1 in 5 smartphone users owns an iPhone. Each new model causes much excitement, but not everyone is happy with the US manufacturer. A French consumer watchdog has filed a legal complaint saying Apple deliberately slows down older iPhone models to encourage customers to buy newer ones.
We think that they are doing what we call planned obsolescence in the purpose for people to buy new one. It's a marketing strategy, and we think that we have enough proof to make this lawsuit now.
Hope says Apple uses software updates to slow down its phones. The watchdog says recent updates coincided with the release of the iPhone 8. In France, such a practice is illegal. Under French law, it is a crime to deliberately shorten the lifespan of a product in order to try and force consumers to buy new ones. Those found guilty can be punished with a prison sentence, a large fine, and companies can be forced to pay up to 5% of their annual earnings. In Paris, some Apple customers welcomed the investigation.
It's important to know what's going on because we are all hostages of multinationals. I bought a new phone that I have to charge all the time, and the updates make it slower. I think it's done on purpose, even though it's illegal here.
After a flurry of similar lawsuits in the US last year, Apple admitted to intentionally slowing down its old phones, saying it was done to help prolong battery life. Some analysts say the company should have been more transparent.
Everyone knows that their phone starts to lose power after a certain time, and this is actually quite a clever way of dealing with it. What's interesting is how it's being presented in rather a negative light, and I think that's Apple's fault for not communicating better that they were doing this to help their users.
Al Jazeera contacted Apple in France for comment but has not received a reply.